Sorry about that. Internet is being a pain. We're gonna try this one more time. Okay. Howlings graduate and turn into Paws. Paws get to have a path. Our young hero doesn't get to have that choice. Nope. Instead, she has to go through a bunch of trials and errors, and it's a lot of stuff involved, as you'll learn when you hear the story. So what do you think she'll actually come across? I'm not going to try and give it all away. Yeah, that's probably true. You can leave your comments below, and I will try and let you know later when you listen to more of the story. Pretty interesting story, honestly. Young hero goes through a lot, that's for sure. If you're interested, please continue listening or watching, and I will do my best to entertain you all. Sorry. That hurt. Oh. So, you've learned about Winter, at least a little bit. I'm not going to give all of it away. Other that he has a high standard, or a high standing in his pack. Wolfgang has the highest, though. Well, second highest. Wolfgang is very important. I will tell you more about Wolfgang in the next episode if you are interested. Yeah, I think you'd be interested. So, which wolf would you like to hear about later on? I might be willing to give information on in the next episode. Keep watching for more. Okay, we're done with his camp. We're done with his cave den. I'm gonna show you what I did for the rest of it. So we took out this part of the mountain, and we just pushed it all back. So everything is now back over here. And then we're gonna start creating the spaces for the training areas, and then we're gonna do Iris's training area. This is floating. I'm gonna add some rocks that are just gonna be like sitting in the way, but I'm gonna add them where they're not floating, because floating rocks are silly. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Yeah, I mean, floating rocks are just silly. But I'm gonna add a small little clearing for the area. It's gonna be near the water. The water is basically like a, this didn't work the way it was supposed to. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. The ice isn't supposed to be growing. Sorry. The ice isn't supposed to be growing. I guess it's dark enough that it would, but, you know. Anyway, you have to think of spring. This water would be where they would practice their swimming. It's small enough for them to be able to do that, and it's not as dangerous. I'm gonna build up this mountainish area. Maybe like put a cave-like structure thingy through here, and then build this up, and then that way this area will be closed off, and then the pups will be safe from all the bad stuff that could happen, like bears and mountain lions, and yeah. The young wolves are vulnerable to mountain lions and bears. If you didn't know that, now you do. Yeah, they have caribou, they have rabbit, they have beaver, they have badger, they have fox, they have deer. I don't think they would have an antelope. They would have elk for sure. They don't have to go hunt the elk, but they can if necessary. The caribou are their most favorite though, so they tend to hunt the caribou, which are very majestic in their own right. They are massive. Compared to a normal caribou that you would see in our world, these caribou are, yeah, they're big. And they only come around during the silent season, so they don't get hunted as often. So that means that they last longer, and because there's no humans or anything to, you know, to sway their population, they can grow to an enormous amount over the entire moons of when they are growing. So, yeah, they do that. So this little area is one of the training grounds inside the camp. There are at least 3 non-used areas that don't get used often. And not many of the wolves know where they are. The young wolves, they only know what they're allowed to go to. So they don't know that these areas exist for them to be able to play in and cause chaos without, causing chaos. Most of the Howlings don't even know about them because they're too excited to want to go outside the camp and do all kinds of stuff outside of it, which is what they get to do. I mean, it's what they're trained to do and stuff. So get to go outside of camp as long as they have their mentor with them, and their mentor joins a patrol. Howling's mentor has to join a patrol unless they have special permission to leave camp with just themselves. For instance, Wolfgang and our young hero, they leave camp together, but they only leave camp together to join up with a group because the group has already decided to leave. Yeah, they've decided to leave. Yeah, when he's talking to her at one point, and stuff, it's because they are going to catch up with a group. Otherwise, they would have left with the group, but they did not leave with the group. They were late, and yeah, so they had to catch up. Sorry. My internet is being a butt, and I'm gonna call this the end of the day. Alright, catch you in the next video. See you all later. Bye for now.